Hey guys, welcome back. Today, we're diving into a critical topic that every man needs to hear. There are 8 things you should never say to a woman. Because no matter how good your intentions might be, these lines will almost always backfire. Now listen closely. This isn't about playing games or being manipulative. This is about understanding how women perceive your words and how certain phrases can unintentionally destroy your value in her eyes. If you want to maintain respect, attraction, and power in your relationships, you'll need to eliminate these phrases from your vocabulary immediately. So stick around until the end, because this advice isn't just about women. It's about how you carry yourself as a man. Let's get started. 1. You're my everything. Let's start with a phrase that might sound romantic, but is actually a huge mistake. Telling a woman she's your everything. Here's the problem. When you tell her this, you're putting her on a pedestal so high that you're looking up at her. And guess what? She's looking down at you. Women don't respect that. They're biologically wired to be drawn to men who are confident, independent, and have a life of their own, not men who revolve their entire world around them. The second you make her the center of your universe, you hand over all your power. You send the message that you're not enough on your own and that your happiness depends entirely on her. And here's the brutal truth. Women don't want to feel like they're carrying the full weight of your emotional well-being. If you want to maintain her respect and attraction, remember this. She can be a part of your world, but she can never be your entire world. 2. I don't know what I would do without you. At first glance, this might sound like a compliment. It's emotional, it's heartfelt, but it's also a massive red flag. When you say something like, I don't know what I'd do without you, or I'd be lost without you, what you're really communicating is dependence. You're telling her that you can't function without her, that you have no sense of direction, purpose, or self without her presence. And trust me, women pick up on this instantly. Here's the hard truth. Women are not attracted to men who need them for survival. They want a man who knows where he's going in life, with or without her. When you rely on her for your sense of stability or direction, you're essentially saying, I'm a burden, and no woman wants to carry that load. The moment she feels responsible for your emotional or mental stability, she'll start pulling away. Why? Because you've shifted from being an asset in her life to being a liability. 3. I'll never hurt you. This one seems noble, doesn't it? Who wouldn't want to promise the person they love that they'll never hurt them? But here's the catch. It's a promise you can't keep. Nobody is perfect, and no relationship is without its challenges. The moment you promise her that you'll never hurt her, you're setting yourself up to fail. Why? Because when you inevitably make a mistake, and you will, she'll hold this promise over your head like a weapon. Women don't need perfection. What they need is a man who owns up to his mistakes, takes responsibility, and grows from them. Making unrealistic promises like this doesn't make you seem strong. It makes you seem naive. Instead of saying, I'll never hurt you, show her through your actions that you're a man of integrity. Be honest. Own your flaws, and focus on building a relationship based on trust, not empty promises. 4. You're too good for me. This one is pure self-sabotage. The second you tell a woman, you're too good for me, you're doing 2 things. You're lowering yourself, and you're putting her on a pedestal. Here's the thing. If you don't believe in your own worth, why should she? When you say something like this, you're basically handing her a reason to question why she's with you in the first place. And trust me, once that thought crosses her mind, it's hard to undo. Women don't want a man who constantly puts himself down. They want a man who knows his value, who believes in himself, and who doesn't need external validation to feel confident. The next time you're tempted to say something like, you're too good for me, stop yourself. Instead, focus on building your own sense of self-worth. Because when you truly value yourself, others will too. 5. You complete me. This might sound like something straight out of a Hollywood movie, but in real life, it's one of the worst things you can say. Telling her, you complete me, is basically admitting that you're not whole on your own, that you need her to fill the gaps in your life. Here's the problem. Women don't want to feel like they're responsible for making you whole. They want to be with a man who's already complete, who's already solid in who he is. The moment you start relying on her to make you feel whole, you've lost her respect. And without respect, attraction quickly fades. Instead of saying, you complete me, focus on becoming the kind of man who's already complete. A man who's confident, independent, and fulfilled, whether he's in a relationship or not. 6. Tell me what you want me to do. Constantly asking her what she wants you to do is a clear sign that you lack leadership. And here's the thing. Women don't want to lead. They're naturally drawn to men who know where they're going and what they're doing. When you keep looking to her for direction, you're sending the message that you're unsure of yourself, that you're not capable of taking charge. And that's a